SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He gets this one against him. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Complete here to Hinton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's cut after a gain of about 2. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Campo.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, give to Hampton. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down, Lions.
They go play action with Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. shotgun. Goff. There's another one to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Throwing is gone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions start off well, tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. That throw finds Johnston. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's got room to roam. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Man, talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
21.
Herbert back to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That throw's knocked away and hits the turf, so that incomplete pass means 2nd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Herbert now. Catch made. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Has a lane past the 45. And he works this down to the 41. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And